Hi, this is Dan here. I hope you're doing really well. This is an example from my new book, Complete Fingerstyle Bass Technique. We're using two techniques here, raking and rolling. Instead of using alternate plucking, which is where you go index, middle, raking is where you take one finger, either the index or the middle, and you drag it from high to low string, so G to E direction. So it's going to be too fast to play alternately, to pluck alternately in that direction, so you just use raking. Rolling, which is sometimes referred to in other terms, is where you play sort of 2 points of your finger rather than one. So you might be used to fretting with your fingertip. So let's say, for example, the 7th fret of the D string, that's the note A. When you go to the D on the 7th fret of the G string, you might lift up your finger and press it down. But rolling states that you press the first note down with your fingertip, so that's the 7th fret of the D string. Keep it there and just roll your finger down. So now you're fretting somewhere where that crease is, just behind that first knuckle. And that just saves you having to bring up your finger and put it down. It's too quick, I can't do it in that time. You can use your 2nd and 3rd fingers, but for this lesson I'm going to show you this rolling thing. I'm taking an A minor pentatonic scale, frets 5 to 8 of the E string, and then 5, 7 of the remaining strings. We're starting at the end. You can't rake if you're going in that direction, low to high, it's only in the other direction. So we're going, starting with my fingertip of the 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the D. And now I'm doing that rolling with alternate plucking. So same on the 1st finger on the 5th fret. Now at this point I'm plucking with my middle finger. And the next 2 notes after that are on the D string and the A string. So I've got a note on the G, the D, and the A, and this is where raking comes in really handy. So instead of having to change fingers and pluck each different string, and that's quite awkward to do, I'll just finish up on that last finger, which was the middle, and I'll keep going. See, I'm just plucking across the G, the D, and the A. And I'm also using that rolling technique to play, this time starting off on that crease on the 7th fret of the D string. And then there I'm rolling. I'm just lifting up and pressing down on my fingertip on the 7th fret of the A string. I'll do that really slowly. You can follow the tab. Oh, that was another thing to say. If you don't time the roll correctly, like I didn't there, you'll get notes ringing together. So it's that sort of action. Okay, after that, we've got another 5th fret to 5th fret, A to D string. And another situation where we've got one note on the D, the A, and the E, and it's the same, the middle finger. I'm on the 5th fret of the D, 7th fret A, and little finger is on that 8th fret. One finger per fret. Those last 2 notes are just plucked. So these are 8th notes. So it's da 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 da. I was playing to a click at 120 beats per minute, and then you can do 16th notes. That's quite fast. If this is new to you, as you would do with any technique, and this is what I talk about in the book a lot, is that you must slow everything down completely until your fretting hand and your plucking hand or raking hand are doing exactly the right things. It's going to take you a while to do that, but it's worth putting in that effort, being really patient. And if you're finding that bit difficult, isolate it. Make sure you're holding the bass properly, keep your wrists straight, relax, breathe properly. I'm hearing, when I'm coming down to play this 3rd finger on the 7th fret, sometimes I'm catching this note here, so I need to pay attention to that. This is the way I would practice, okay? It wouldn't be in front of a camera, but I would be listening out for things that are going wrong, and then I wouldn't go past that. I would just stop and make sure that I know what I'm doing, try to figure out what's going wrong, fix it. So there are loads and loads of tips like this in the book. I'll put links below if you want to check it out. But I'm going to be releasing one video every day, just some lessons on this book, but it's going to take you through a very, very basic technique, how to hold the bass, all the way through to really kind of complex stuff. So do check it out. If you got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day. See you on the next video.